Howdy doody cupcakes and good evening. Thursday evening. Haven't got up to much a lot today. Been helping the daughter. She's got a new flat, so we've been sorting stuff out for her today. So yeah, not a lot done, but I have now started sorting out the bits for the UV, so I'm going to get that done now while I'm waiting for me dinner. And then I want to tidy some shit up in there. Quite possibly have a special visitor tomorrow. Ooh. So yeah, but I'll spin you around and we'll have a look at what's going on, and then I'll get on, because it is gone 6 o'clock or whatever now already. Oh yeah, that's the gubbins for that there UV, so I'm going to get that wired up with a new cable and all plugged in up there. Venturi there, if anyone wants it, just chuck me some postage. These in here, we're tidying these all up. There we go. Pickles UV ready for him. And these bambinos are just looking goddamn sexy. Yep, I've turned the heaters off on that, and I think we're still sitting at around 16.6 degrees. Look at them. Feed me, feed me, feed me. I'll give them a couple of oranges to play with later. No doubt I'll be scooping them off the bottom tomorrow. My bonsai Tancho shower. Oh, that's cool. Midnight is looking awesome. God, look at my Kajaku now. That one's the Ginmatsuba that's going to be raffled off by the Balding Reefer. Reefer, if you're watching this, call me, I'm still waiting. So yeah, I'm going to put you lot down for a minute. I'm going to get this UV wired up, and then I'll tidy up and call it a night. Hey! How are we doing, cupcakes? Good Friday afternoon to you. It's a bit overcast, a little bit cold, but overall it's dry here in Basingstoke, so that's all that fucking matters. Bit cold, a little bit fresh, but hey, I didn't manage to pick the phone back up last night. Just didn't pick the phone back up. So I did get the gubbins rewired last night. I've just put them in situ at the moment, and going to put a plug on it, just make sure everything works tickety-boo. That's just me just taking the case off the side again, and then I'll get it all screwed up, and then I can get on to the next job. And I had confirmation last night. We have a very, very special visitor coming to Twisted Towers this afternoon, early evening. Man, I'm so excited. Oh, so excited. And that's all I'm saying. All I'm saying at this moment. I am really excited. So yeah, watch this space. So yeah, let me spin you around and I'll show you what I've been up to, and then I will crack on. So yeah, rewired all the gubbins, shortened the cables, heat wrapped the lot. So that's all back in. So all wound round. So literally just put a plug on and give it a test, and then I can get the cover back on. Got to give this window a bit of a clean. I'll give their Easy Pod a bit of a clean today as well. Just out of that matter of fact coarseness and whatnot. But yep, they're doing well in there. As you can see, these ones are doing extremely well. Here they come. Charge of the Light Brigade. Dun 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 dun. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. So yep, they're doing alright. I think these have dropped down to 15 degrees now, I think. I say I think. Alright. No, we've gone back up a degree, back to 16.1. Right, well the covers can stay off today and the door will have to stay open. I'm in about and around about all day today, so that's not going to be an issue. But yeah, screaming for food. So I think I'll go and chop a couple of oranges in half for them for a minute. We'll come back in a second. So there we go. 2 oranges, 4 halves. Time is now 10 past 12. They do love their oranges. So yeah, we'll come back in about half hour to check on them. So yeah. God, look at midnight. Absolutely amazing fish. There we go, cupcakes, all wired up and plugged in, working well, so I can get the cover back on it now. Now getting some bits of wood cut to try and get the box for my son's turtle tank done and out the way, so then I can get his 4-foot fish tank downstairs and set up, ready for some fry. Just in case my spawning doesn't happen this year. Right, I will come back to you shortly. Well, my cupcakes, it's now 2 o'clock, and as you can still hear and see, they are still chomping away. Oh, there's still a little bit left in that one. Tiniest little bit left in that one. So there you go. Howdy doody cupcakes, it's Friday evening and I am buzzing because you're never going to guess who is at Twisted Towers. Let me spin you round. We've got Adam from Byer Koi Farm here. He hasn't been in the growing on tank yet, and Susan's just about to take him in there to see the progress on his fish.
Yes.
Come on.
Oh, he's just a bag of rubbish. Just, yeah.
Wow. Wow.
The Asagis, the Akamatsubas, and the Deutsche Chibas all come from you.
Oh my god.
This will come like that. This is one of those.
Oh my god. That is amazing. That is really interesting.
It's just phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal.
It's like a Deutsch Matsukawabaki, which I know is theoretically a Komonru, but with the Komonru you would have the dragon pattern. But with a Matsukawabaki, you quite often don't get that style of pattern. It looks like a Deutsch Matsukawabaki.
But when you get it in the bowl, I'll put it in the bowl for you. Right along the bottom of the belly is a bit of brown and a little bit of grey.
That's really large. I mean, that's very substantial. I recognise that one. I'm starting to pick up on a few now.
Yeah. All the metallics came from New Forest.
The Deutsch, this one. Yeah. The Asagis. There's a couple, 2 or 3.
There's two that I want to show you in the bowl, but we'll do that bit off camera.
Really great.
Oh mate, I am blown away with what I've got in there, with the fact that I actually had to select them out.
Yeah.
And I'm happy with what I've selected out.
Yeah.
I've decided that I'm not keeping the biggest one.
So the biggest Asagi.
Yeah. And the reason for that is the next size down looks to me like it's going to be Ginring.
We do have, some of them did turn out to be Ginring. I mean, you got like a random scoop sort of thing, and so you've got the genuine cross section that we've got, and
Yeah.
some of them, it's a small percentage, but it's a nice variation on the Asagis. I like both types, but yeah.
Yeah.
They're clean, they're light.
You take that and I'll...
That Deutsch Kawari has really improved, and that totally, I mean, you like to have a go with these unique ones, and I think that is a great prize for taking those risks. It's that white flash on the top
It's
and on the back.
beautiful.
That one
Oh, I
is
just
so
love
white.
it. I just really, really love it. Honestly, it's called Midnight.
Yeah, lovely.
And it's going to a YouTuber. You'll find most of the decent fish in here, they're all decent, but all the big ones
Yeah.
are going to YouTubers.
And that's got to be at least 30 centimetres.
Oh yeah, he's just slightly over.
Yeah, and as well as that, it's got great volume.
This tank is only
I'm
100.
surprised you're letting that one go, Vince.
I know. Well, when it was younger,
Sue, you gave him permission?
when it was younger, I had a visit from Adskoi, and he fell in love with it. So
I'm okay to leave on this.
yeah, that's solid.
Yeah.
No, it
Yeah,
is
and
stunning.
It's changed a lot, to be fair, hasn't
But
it?
if you look at, like I say, if you look at the belly,
Yeah.
there is an ever so slightly small sliver. Let's see if I can flip him over for you.
Okay, it's like a hangover from some genetics some way back.
But
Sometimes-
unless it's going in a window, you're never going to see
And
that.
that's right. It's quite faint, and also it's almost consolidated down.
Yeah.
You showed me this video of this fish a few months ago,
So we chatted about it, and Adam's looked at it. He is blown away by it. Said,
I'd be keeping that. I'd be keeping that for second summer if it was still at Byer farm. But I was foolish enough to sell it to you.
and I've been foolish enough to sell it to Ads from Adskoi. I mean,
Adskoi there's a lot of pressure on Adskoi.
Yeah, to
continue the story, but hopefully there'll be a lot of enjoyment there.
oh yeah, definitely. He is so over the moon with it, and I've kept him up to date with as it's progressed.
I'll be back in.
So that is from a Deutz Karashi. From the Deutz Karashi female is Yugenji.
Yeah.
Now there's a lot of buzz about Yugenji, Karashi and Deutz Karashi at the moment because we've generated this new line out of the Sakai Kanishi combination.
Yeah.
Both on the Deutz and the Wagoi side of things. And I think I've kept one, like that I thought was a Komonru, like just out of interest, like we've got one or two. We got, let's say, a few tens of Deutz Achiever, and we got like literally one or two that looked to be black and white out of basically a yellow fish, right?
Wow.
Just interesting. But when you wouldn't necessarily expect any of them to work out really well. That though has definitely.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Now that's the bigger of the two saggies that I class as the better ones.
Yeah. It's lovely, isn't it? I think you've got this light here, which will be helping a lot. But a summer in natural light.
Oh yeah,
You
definitely.
can see it's got a nice pattern. Nice white nose. Scalation's nice, isn't it? Nice, yeah. Are you happy with it? So obviously,
Yes. I like it definitely. There's two in here that. Yeah, that's just.
So the female that we used is Yugenji and has a really good head. Like that's why I bred from it. It's got a very broad head and very white skin. And it's just those two features of that female. That's why I bred from it. And you've got that here.
That's the one I decided to keep for us.
Got a little bit of Ginrin there. Yeah.
So am I right in thinking that as that progresses, that Robin will just become Ginrin?
Well, it's our first year with them. I honestly.
So we honestly don't know.
No, I found with the ones that we've got that the Ginrin has increased a bit from, let's say when it's 5 or 6 inch up to we've got some of this size as well. The Ginrin is slight. What I've observed in what we've got is it's not as blingy as your most blingy Ginrin Kahaku or something, but it's definitely got a Ginrin aspect to it. And I think it gives it a nice extra element because with the Sagi, you've got the blue-grey, you've got the scalation, and then hopefully some red pattern. And actually, I think it does help to lift it.
Yes.
It gives it another layer.
But yeah, these are out of the Asagi fry that you gave us. These are the two that I am most happy about.
Key thing with the Sagi is you want to hold it as light as possible for as long as possible.
Yeah.
And so even allowing for the indoor setting and so forth. What's your plans for these? One you're keeping, you say?
This one I'm keeping, and the person that's going to be buying that one, I can get regular updates anyway because I've got to go and empty their pond for them and help me do things.
And this is also very nice. What a size also for. These were spawned in July or something.
July, yeah.
Yeah. So we're now in March, and so what's that? 3, 7, 4. That's 8, 9 months old, something like that. Depending on the exact date of spawning. 8 or 9 months old. It's got to be around 30 cents.
This one is, yes, definitely.
Yeah.
This one's in the high 25s.
Yeah, which is a reasonable size, and that would both of these should continue to grow well. We tried. So
Yeah.
one of them is with your Chisui, your zipper. One of them is zipper plus,
Yeah.
I don't know what you want to call it. It's zipper plus a line of scales down each lateral line.
Yeah.
And then the other style is like this.
It's like this.
Which is where you have the scales along the dorsal fin, and that's sort of about it.
Yeah.
And which is kind of a clean style. I like it actually, and particularly with the sauropoid sort of types. It's got a bit of, you can see there it's not totally grey. It'd be interesting in the light whether some of kind of comes back on this actually. I just think it's really imposing. It looks like a shark. Yeah, it's nice. I like it.
Yeah, that one's being kept. That one's being kept.
It is strong.
And
you might find that, and not if you something like that, you might find in a year or two it's the largest fish in your pond.
Well, the way it's growing there, I mean, it's phenomenal. Yeah.
that's the one that you and Amanda picked out for me. Remember you picked one out for me before we arrived?
Okay.
That's that one.
That's gone basically to its Karashi, I'd say. It's difficult to see a pattern.
There is a little bit of grey was on the centre of the head, because it looked like a bit like an inverted canto.
Okay.
You remember the one?
Okay.
There is still grey there, but it's like a yellowy, browny, whitey colour.
Yeah.
But again, it's absolutely clean.
So, that's again, it's all from the same female.
Yeah.
So it looks like a Deutsch Karashi, and again, it's like with that line, you just get this strong backbone. We've kept. So I think you came over when we had some sort of 4 to 5, 5 to 6s available from that spawning in the autumn, and some of them which were, if you like, yellow, but with a pattern break, so with some white on it or some grey on it. So we've kept some, and some of them have gone grey and yellow, and some of them are white and yellow. So like your the metallic Arawak,
Like that, but in my word.
Non-metallic. And actually, I've done a bit of research on it, and you might. Kijiro is what it would be. It would be a white fish with a yellow pattern. I mean, I don't know whether that is enough white. To warrant it, and even on some of the one we've got.
Because until that goes out into the natural daylight, we still don't know exactly what the pigment's going to do.
But I just think it's interesting. I'm interested in the whole yellow colour and and what that could be done with it.
I've got some more kids here in here.
Yeah. We've kept some which are with more white than that. Okay, but I'm inclined to keep them to Nisa actually.
Yes.
They are gorgeous.
Wow.
They're also from you.
Wow. So, I just love the bodies. Everyone that we've looked at has just got really good, strong bodies, nice sized head. They just look like a solid koi.
Yeah.
A nice koi carp. You're not looking at, so that's the first thing. I mean, this is very attractive with the pattern. Actually, I like this as well. This is we are from that Deutsch Karashi spawning that we made. We've got a few of the Deutsch Chivas, and I've got 1 or 2 Kijiro. I don't know, white and yellow.
Yeah.
These have been inside, so I'd be interested to.
Well, this one is going to a friend, so I will be able to keep on a track of that one because I'm helping him build his new pond.
Cool.
And this one is going to Kev Bryant, Dorset Koi Pond.
Okay.
A YouTuber, so.
He's always hearing me.
Yeah, he always pops in and pops her up and stuff.
Yeah, I can see he's got his eye on a few things, but understandably, I think they're both great.
Well, he originally wanted this one, and I sort of swung him over to that one because I personally think that's the better fish overall. Maybe I'm wrong. I like the fact that it's got Akaguru in the
each to their own,
text
isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Just
I
taking
like
them
this
in,
one.
just taking them in. You know, and I'm seeing it now at a total level. Look, they're difficult to differentiate, isn't it?
Yes.
This they've got totally different pattern styles. This one's got the pattern on the top of the body. This one's got the pattern coming up.
Coming up from the bottom.
Yeah, so this pattern style, the bottom up pattern style, is something that we're going to try and do more of.
Yeah, I like the way it balances so well. And you've also got that break in the colour coming down the dorsal fin as well.
Yeah, it's exactly what we're looking to do. I'm looking to do it in grey and brown, but in the end, across different colours as well. Because if you look at it from the side, I did a post on it that it looks like fells. Like, we do a bit of fell walk, you know, go to the Lake District. It's like you've got your mountains and then you've got your peaks. So
Definitely. Yeah, I can see it now.
The break of the white across the dorsal. It's like, you know, you've got the top of the mountain
Going up.
and that's your
Yeah.
And it's just when you look at it from the side. So we're going to look to try and it might take quite some time, but stabilise it.
Blown away, mate. Honestly.
Yeah. This has got actually a very nicely stepped pattern. You know, it's a nice step.
It has got more of a zipper as well, but you have to look at it very carefully to actually see it on that shoulder area.
Yeah. I think they're both great actually. They're both really, really good. Makes you happy.
Oh, I'm extremely happy with the progression. There he goes. Oh man. Oh, thank you very much, Adam. It's been an awesome evening. Let me spin you guys around. Can you see this face, folks? Can you see this face? Oh my word. I am so blown away. Oh my word, the man himself. He was blown away by my fish. Honest to God. Guys, if you haven't, you seriously want to get onto the Andy Daly Grow Show and get one of Adam's Asagis, because honestly, if he's blown away with what I've got in my tank, whatever he's got for that growing show, oh my word, will you get a cracking fish. Oh man, I am up here. This evening has been epic. Oh, thank you very much, Adam. Thank you very much, Adam. And on that note, I'll catch you lot later.
That's all, cupcakes.